Hey guys, it's Shelter Official.
It's not a minute.
And this is episode 3 of our podcast, DaBoyz podcast. So today we're going to be talking about
Games. Video games, board games, and holy shit, my soda is erupting. No.
So what was your favorite game growing up, Kyle?
Probably Mario Kart.
Yeah. Like Mario Kart Wii, we grew up playing Mario Kart Wii, just like I would win against a lot of my family and my friends, a lot. But over the years, I stopped playing it, and then I lost my streak, and then I'm still trying to get my streak back.
I could not play for like 3 years and still be a pro at it. I've even done it before, because I've raised my sister and then a bunch of other family members. And at first, my uncle's the one who taught me. I didn't even know it was an actual game until he had the Wii Minis.
Yeah.
And then he taught me how to play it, and I was a little kid, and I got so upset because I started driving backwards. And I was like, oh my god, I'm winning, even though I'm in 12th place, and yet ahead of first player. I was losing, I was like, damn it. Well, it took a while to actually learn how to do it, and then I became like a pro at it.
Yeah.
And I would like non-stop, constantly just win over and over and over again. The only way I'd ever lose is if people constantly threw the blue turtle shells at me.
Oh,
that was always in first place.
I hate the blue turtles. Why do they even have to add that to the game?
It's so annoying.
I mean, yes, the red shells, I understand those, but the blue shells, they last longer than the red and green shells. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But unless you have a banana behind your back, so you won't get hit by the red and green shells.
Yeah. But the one trick I learned for the blue shell is if second place is close to you, you just hit the brake, they zoom past you, they get hit.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it would like stop to where it still hits you no matter what.
Yeah.
That just pissed me off, but I really liked Mario Kart.
I like Mario Kart.
No,
I love
yours. What's your favorite game?
My favorite game ever is Smash Bros. Smash Bros. All the Smash Bros. Games. Smash Bros. Melee, Brawl,
Super
Wii U, 3DS, and Ultimate. I love all of them.
I only have the 3DS one.
Yeah, where is that anyways? I tried to find it in your room.
I have them all somewhere.
Oh. I might have to borrow it.
Delicious.
Delicious. We have the Dr. Peppers in our hands.
Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Yeah. Not sponsored, by the way.
Sponsored by Geico.
No.
No, we're not good enough to have a sponsor yet.
Yet. We would have to beg for a sponsor, but...
Please sponsor us, please.
We'll break our legs.
Get them kneecaps, my guy.
Anyway, my favorite... Another one of my favorite games was Animal Crossing. I love the Animal Crossing series. I haven't played all of them. The only Animal Crossing games I played was the original one.
My new favorite version of it is New Leaf.
Dopsumi Nimori, I think it was pronounced. That was the Japanese version. It was originally released on the 64 in Japan, but then they released it in America for the GameCube. I have the Japanese version of the game as a ROM version, like a emulated version. But I've played that and Animal Crossing for GameCube, and Animal Crossing City Folk, Wild World, and I've played New Horizons.
Yeah, there's a lot of good games.
And I already have a house in New Horizons. I haven't finished New Horizons yet. I don't even have the town hall yet. I don't even have that yet, sadly. But because I'm stuck.
New Leaf is just dope. Have you even tried it?
I haven't played New Leaf, but I know you have. So
then for this one, you're mayor.
Yeah, I know that.
You build all kinds of things for it, and like the old one, it's very difficult to get gold and all that because you can find them in trees, and everything you sell is barely worth anything. Yeah. But for New Leaf, whatever fruit that is like the main fruit for your town, it costs less. But for it, you can go to different places and it actually costs more.
Yeah.
Because for mine, my fruit was oranges. Normally they don't cost.
That's my fruit in New Horizons. Literally, my passport says favorite fruit, oranges.
Yeah. That's their most common fruit for mine. And that makes it actually cost less. And apples and all that actually cost a lot more. And I think it was apples and peaches that cost a whole lot.
Because they're more valuable.
Yeah. And I knew someone who had it too, and we'd play together where we can travel to different towns and all that. And actually, if I took my oranges over there to them, it was like their apples for mine. So I think theirs were literally the apples. It costs less over there. So I could take their fruit of their apples and bring it to mine, and bring my oranges over to them.
Oh.
Because their oranges over there, my oranges over there, it costs more, and the apples cost more over here. So we just traded this fruit.
Yeah.
So I took some fruit that they had, because you also travel to different places to get different types.
Yeah.
And you can plant them back home.
Oh. Excuse you. That was a lot deeper than yesterday's burp. Because he tried to burp 3 times on camera. Could not. We
off camera.
And then on camera, one time he actually burped.
It wasn't that big though.
It wasn't that big. Now this was a big boy.
Big one. Also, it was kind of wet.
Oh, shut up.
It's juicy.
That's what she said.
Now, what's your favorite board game?
My favorite board game is Game of Life. The long game.
Shoots of ladders any time of the day. That's the oldest and best game.
Every time I've played the Game of Life, I've always gotten a daughter. I have no idea how.
Oh yeah, I know that game now.
I've always gotten a daughter. I've never gotten a son. It's always been a daughter. I have no clue why.
I know a person who got screwed so many times because they lost a bunch of money. They were in debt. They constantly had to pay the bank. They couldn't get married. Nothing. Couldn't get a scholarship.
Oh my god!
And then they finally lost it all.
Oh my god!
They were almost $1,000, even to $10,000.
Oh! This is not Animal Crossing, you idiot! You can't just, I'll just wait until another day. And then, no. If you don't pay your debt, your house, gone.
He had chances to make so much money to pay back his debt.
He
was one space off to where you had, almost $1,000 here you could earn.
Yeah.
You have $5,000 losing. He gets that losing part. He's so close to getting it.
And then that debt just started growing. And then he lost it all.
His friends were getting money after money after money, and he's over here lose. Has to owe them money. Has to owe the bank money.
He owes the freaking whole state.
Yeah, he lost so bad. He got a reward for being the worst, being the most in debt. But
at least you got something.
At least you got something there.
At least you got something out of it. What's your favorite board game?
I said Shoots Ladders is one of them, but what would be another one though?
As a child,
board game? No, I've played Monopoly a lot, but not crazy about it.
I played Candy Game growing up.
Oh yeah, that one too. But if you also, how about card games?
Uno.
Yes, Uno. Uno is good, but also Skippo.
Oh, that's yeah.
Skippo's on
I played that at least 2 or 3 times. I wasn't really interested in it.
I think it was called Square.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to match 4
What about
cards.
Pokemon cards?
Pokemon cards? I'm a collector, not a player.
I know. We collect Pokemon cards. We don't play them.
I have Japanese ones.
You have Japanese cards? Oh, you lucky bastard.
If you come back over, I can show you. Yes, people.
I'm a geek. And so is my brother, Slider.
Dude, I left my stuff there.
This whole entire time, I didn't even see it.
But, like I was saying, I only collect them a lot. Now, I dare saying in my room, getting older, but that's actually a good thing, because the older they get, the more
valuable they are.
The more valuable they are in the future. And
then when you sell them, you get good money out of them.
Because I also have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I'm probably gonna get rid of them.
That's literally a different version of gambling.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
I got Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. I'm gonna let them get old. Probably get rid of the Yu-Gi-Oh first because me and my dad were looking at the value of them, and for a couple of them, I know so far if I get rid of them, I can get up to like $400 from them. Because I think I have one Blue Eyes White Dragon, and it was a couple of numbers off for being a certain type to where it was over like $2,000.
Whoa!
So
hold the freaking phone.
Since it's a different version, it was at least worth $200.
Wow.
And I have another one that's probably, I have two more that's like 100 and 100. Or maybe 50-50, like 450.
Oh, I see.
So, I know for certain I can get up to $400 from that. But get rid of them all.
That's enough to buy a Switch.
It'd be like some of them are like worth $5 to $20. And so get rid of all of them, that'd probably be definitely to at least maybe max $700 for all of them.
You can buy 2 Switches with that.
Yeah. But we're not doing that yet. There's some of them I actually had that were quite rare, but I later on traded them with my uncle since he's more of a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Or maybe I still have them, and then later on I might have gave it to him. I don't know. But it was a certain type of. If you guys know Yu-Gi-Oh, you know what I'm talking about. But it was a mechanic card. It was a certain girl version, to where I think she was a light, but she was still a mechanic.
Yeah.
And he didn't have that. He needed her to complete all of his sets. So he was trying to give me all these cards for it, and I was like, I can't do it. Because my dad literally said I couldn't trade with him unless he was there to make sure it was a good deal. Well, I know what's a good deal and not. And besides, I didn't really care for it, so I wanted to give it to him anyways, because he needed it more than me.
Yeah.
Now with my Pokemon, I know for a fact a lot of them are going to be worth a lot. Because I was over at Vintage Stock, it was over like $200 for just one card. It was on sale, one single card. And it was I think a first generation Charizard.
A first generation? How do you find a first generation Charizard?
I don't know, bro. It might have been, it was one of the earlier generations.
Oh. Yeah. Now,
I think it might have been first generation. Because first generation
I can never
more.
Here's a card I can never find. A Japanese Pikachu card. I can never find those.
Wait a second. I think I have that one.
I
think it's a different type of it. I don't know.
It's still a Japanese Pikachu card. I can never find them anymore. Yeah, I used to be able to find them, and now I can't.
I know I have some Japanese, but I think one of them is Pikachu. It literally might be a Pikachu, a Japanese Pikachu.
Oh my God, Sly.
No joke. I have some of them, and one, because I didn't know how much they could actually be worth. I think it was Ash's backpack. It was a full gold Ash's backpack card, and they traded it for 2 EXs, or maybe 3 of them. It was a different kid.
You got 2 EXs out of that?
2 to 3 EXs for that card.
Whoa!
I was just saving now, because I didn't have the stuff I was having them stored in, so I could have had them like laid out so beautifully.
At least you got more Pokemon cards.
Yeah. And one of some of the rarest ones is rainbows, but I have 3.
Yeah.
Literally, no fucking joke. Even though we have a little bit of time left. We go to the flea marketplace over in Joplin.
Yeah.
And this lady has all these EXs, GXs, and rainbow cards laid out, and they're all like worth 25 cents each.
Yeah.
I spent $20 getting 2 to 3 different rainbows, and then a bunch of other EXs and GXs. And I found with it, I got 1 Ash's Greninja.
What?
So for 10 to $20, I got all these different cards. And she was just letting me buy them. Just a whole big box. If I had more, I probably would have bought the entire box from her.
Oh my gosh.
And I like to lay them out. So now I've got 3 different rainbow cards.
That is just... Yeah, I think, we're at the 30-second mark, but we'll continue we'll continue the conversation on part 2, but...
Yep.
Thank you guys for listening to part 1. We'll see you guys in part 2. Bye-bye.